And that day she was looking super beautiful. She doesn't put on makeup so much, but that day she put on makeup because we're having a Reach Out Nigeria campaign, So she was all green and white. She dyed her hair, She was looking beautiful, stunning. She told me, Farouk, you can raise this money. The way it was as if the anointing came upon me. In less than 30 minutes, I raised the money. in less than 30 minutes, I raised the money. Beauty brings attention. It gets people's attention. So people are quick to listen to what you have to say just because you are beautiful. Imagine if that same man, you can tell him, sir, I'm not attracted to you, but I want you to know that God has a great plan for your life. This is how the man will sit down like this and say, talk to me. Imagine if you can tell the man, sir, you may not be rich now, but I believe that one day you'll be a very rich man. I want you to imagine if, as with your beauty, you speak life to men. I want you to imagine it. I said attention. 1, 2, attraction. 3, access. Your physical beauty gives you these 3 things. Don't abuse it. Don't tell men that they are broke, they are poor. Speak life to them. Tell them that they are going to be something. Tell them that you see a great future in them. You don't have to marry them, but speak life. Never ever speak death. Your beauty plus that life you are speaking, you'll be amazed at the generals that you raise for God. You'll be amazed. How is this thing helping the gospel of Jesus Christ? How many people have come to Christ because God gave you a beautiful body or a beautiful face? So Pizzy sat near me. When it was time to pray, she would hold my hands and we would pray. Pizzy was a prayer machine. She could pray for hours. So here I am, new guy who just found Jesus and is starting to love Jesus too, being held by this beautiful woman, and this woman is praying. How can I not pray? How can I not pray? The most beautiful woman in the world is holding my hand. How can I not pray? We must pray that prayer. We must finish it. By the time a beautiful lady who is wealthy also, but even if she's not wealthy, she's just beautiful, is telling another guy that, see, I believe in you. You're going to be great. Do you know what that thing has done to that guy? But many ladies misuse their beauty. They misuse it and abuse it. Sisters, when you understand how powerful your physical beauty is, I'm talking about your physical beauty. If you know how powerful your physical beauty is, you will not take it lightly. You will not underestimate how powerful your beauty is to the salvation of men and to the building up of God's body, the church. While we were on campus, there was a lady who was extremely beautiful. She was my pastor, Pastor Z. Now, Pastor Z was one of the most beautiful women in the world. I honestly believe that Pastor Z could have gone for any beauty pageant and would have come out number 1, stresslessly. That is, without even trying to be beautiful. With or without makeup, Pastor Z was beautiful. Now, here was the thing. Working closely with her, Pastor Z never ever saw her beauty as something. She didn't consider it. It's amazing how humble and how kind and how loving she was, because her beauty and her love for Jesus far outweighed her physical beauty. She loved Jesus so much. She was so enraptured in becoming everything God wanted her to be, that she never paid attention to her beauty. But just because you don't pay attention to your beauty does not mean other people will not pay attention to it. You see? So I know a lot of men, a lot of guys came to church because of her. For instance, I was not brought to church because of her, but when I came to church, I noticed her. I said, wow, so there are beautiful ladies like this that love God. And when she came, she hugged me. She hugged me, gave me a kiss on the cheek, welcomed me as if she knew me several years ago. And I definitely said, if I'm not coming to church because of anybody, I'm coming to church because of this lady, you know. Now we may laugh about it, and when you think about it as I tell the story, it's funny. But I remember situations where, because Pastor Z was in the building, I had to look my best. Because Pastor Z was going to be in church, I didn't want her see me not praying. I remember one funny occasion. We had an all night, so everyone had told everybody that we were going to come. This was going to be my first all night. Now I had converted from Islam to Christianity. She too was a Muslim who became a Christian. So they all invited me, and I came for that all night prayer meeting. So my speaking in tongues was still preliminary. I had not learned how to speak in tongues fervently, but I could speak. So when I came to church, she sat near me. Pizzy sat near me. I call her Pizzy. So Pizzy sat near me. When it was time to pray, she would hold my hands and we would pray. Pizzy was a praying machine. She could pray for hours. So here I am, new guy who just found Jesus and is starting to love Jesus too, being held by this beautiful woman. And this woman is praying. How can I not pray? How can I not pray? The most beautiful woman in the world is holding my hand. How can I not pray? We must pray that prayer. We must finish it. I know you'll be laughing as you're watching this, but I wanted you to understand how powerful Pizzy's beauty was to me. The influence her beauty alone, her physical beauty had towards me, turned me into a soldier of Christ. Turned me into a soldier. The thought of me going out with her cannot even cross my head because she was my senior. She was my senior both in age and she was my senior also in ministry. But her love for Jesus and her physical beauty influenced me in a very unique way. Why am I saying this? Your beauty is a very powerful tool. Your beauty, your physical beauty, the physical beauty God gave you, don't trivialize it and don't misuse it and don't abuse it. Many Christian ladies have misused the physical beauty God gave them, or they've misused the or abused the physical beauty God gave them. So as a result, the Lord was not able to do much with them, with those physical gifts He gave them. It may be your shape. Some of you ladies have very beautiful shapes. How is this thing helping the gospel of Jesus Christ? How many people have come to Christ because God gave you a beautiful body or a beautiful face? How many people? There is intelligence. I'm not saying that is there. I've seen ladies who talked eloquently too, who have a beautiful voice, who could sing, so they use their voices for Jesus, to sing. But I just want you to know that your beauty is no joke. Take it seriously. Now, this shouldn't make you feel bad if you are not a level 10, Miss World level beauty. You may not be as beautiful as level 10 lady, but you are beautiful irrespective. And at whatever level it is your beauty, your physical beauty you have, it is a powerful tool to lead people to Christ. It's a powerful tool to lead men to salvation. Your beauty brings attention. People, not attention, sorry. Attention, yes, it gets people's attention. So people are quick to listen to what you have to say just because you are beautiful. They just want to listen to you. It's when you now speak and they see that there's nothing inside that they are disappointed. That's why it's important to build yourself mentally too. But one thing your beauty will always bring to you is attention. People want to hear what this fine girl has to say. For guys too, people want to hear what this fine guy has to say. So you're a beautiful lady, you're a handsome guy, they want to hear what you have to say. It gives attention. Another thing is attraction. People are attracted to you. I've seen, have you not seen videos where guys just approach a beautiful lady and say, "You are beautiful. I would like to know you. You're beautiful. I would like to meet you. I would like to have your number." Now, as a lady who is kingdom minded, who is thinking of the salvation of men, the first thing you to do is not to tell them, "I'm sorry, get out, I don't have time." That's not what you do. You say, "I'm sorry, I can't give you my number. I'm just knowing you. But if you meet me at this place, maybe we can get to know each other." Of course, the place you are meeting is church. The place we are meeting is church. We are not meeting anywhere else. It's church. So you give them the address of church. Wednesday service, if you are in Love One Nation, Wednesday service, Sunday service, or lead prayer meeting. Prayer meeting is very good. If they are stupid people, they will not chase you again. When they come for prayer meeting and they see you kabashing, aha. Invite them. Your beauty brings attraction. People are attracted to you just because of your beauty. So use that as a tool to point men to Jesus. That beauty, use it to point men to Jesus. Another powerful thing your beauty, physical beauty brings to you is access. Now there are rooms you can enter. Have you seen where people just buy things from you just because buy things from somebody because she's a fine girl? It happens a lot, especially in the country I come from, Nigeria. Nigeria, you see where a guy just says, "I say you're a fine girl, you should not be walking. Enter the car." Even though that's dangerous, please. But you just hear things like that. "Oh, she's a fine girl. Okay, we'll buy your product. Oh, she's a fine girl. Oh, we consider you get the job just because she's a fine girl." So being beautiful, physically beautiful, gives you access into rooms that a man may not have access to, that it will require him to work 10 times harder than to get to. But you, just because of that, your physical beauty or physical shape, you are granted access. Don't misuse it. Don't abuse it. I am begging you. I am begging you. Don't misuse it. Don't abuse it. Many of you already, you've misused and abused the physical beauty that God has given you. And when I say physical beauty, I included is your body shape too. Yeah, because some of our sisters, you have very beautiful body shapes. You work out, you go to the gym. Some naturally gifted, God just gave you. Don't misuse it and don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. Some of the things that you are a woman of God. You are a kingdom woman. You are thinking about the salvation of men. So everything you do should lead towards bringing men to Jesus. Okay, now I want to ask you a question. I want to just ask you a question. How do you bring a man to Jesus that you are calling broke? A man comes to meet you and tells you he likes you. The first thing you do is to devalue him. You tell him that he's nothing. You tell him that he's a fool. You tell him that he's stupid. That can't you see that there are levels to this thing? that can't you see that your level and his level is not the same? Sister, God already knew that. That's why God gave you that physical beauty. Imagine if that same man, you can tell him, "Sir, I'm not attracted to you, but I want you to know that God has a great plan for your life." This is how the man will sit down like this and say, "Talk to me." Imagine if you can tell the man, "Sir, you may not be rich now, but I believe that one day you'll be a very rich man." I want you to imagine if, as with your beauty, you speak life to men. I want you to imagine it. PZ, she did something. There was a time I was given an assignment to raise a certain amount of money. I wasn't able to raise the money. I talked to the leaders. The leaders didn't respond. So I went and told PZ. When I told PZ told me, she put her hand on me like this. Oh, can you imagine? I've not forgotten. This happened over 20 years ago. I've not forgotten. She put her hand on me. She said, "Farouk," I wasn't a pastor then. She said, "Farouk, I believe in you. You can raise this money. I know you can do this thing, Farouk. Raise this money." It was as if the hand of God came upon my head when she told me that. And that day she was looking super beautiful. She doesn't put on makeup so much, but that day she put on makeup. because we're having a Reach Out Nigeria campaign. So she was all green and white. She dyed her hair. She was looking beautiful, stunning. She told me, Farouk, you can raise this money. The way it was as if the anointing came upon me. In less than 30 minutes, I raised the money. in less than 30 minutes, I raised the money. Beautiful woman of God inspired me. A beautiful woman of God told me that I could do this thing. You're a beautiful lady. All you do is like you speak death to men. You are not ready. You don't know the calling God has put on you. You don't know the power God has given you. That's why. I said attention. 1. 2. Attraction. 3. Access. Your physical beauty gives you these 3 things. Don't abuse it. Don't tell men that they are broke, they are poor. Speak life to them. Tell them that they are going to be something. Tell them that you see a great future in them. You don't have to marry them, but speak life. Never ever speak death. Your beauty plus that life you are speaking, you'll be amazed at the generals that you raise for God. You'll be amazed. The businessmen that will come out of you. You support them financially. You just say, oh, I don't have up to 100,000. Maybe the guy needs 100,000, but you have a 10,000. You give him 10,000. Or he needs $100. You don't have $100. You have $10. You give it to him. Do you know the impact that $10 will do to this guy? He doesn't have to marry you, but he will never forget. There was one beautiful girl that, even though I was attracted to her and she was not on my league, but this lady was kind to me. This lady was helpful to me. The guy will never forget it. He will never forget it. And for some reason, you will always be somebody that he will always respect. Don't abuse your physical beauty. Don't misuse it. Use your beauty as a lady to put life in men. Speak life to men. Don't be like the women of the world who call men poor, who call men broke, who call men you will never be anything, who call men are you at my level. God already knows that your level may be higher than them, but tides can turn. Your level may be higher than them today, but they may be the ones that will help you tomorrow. And it's more painful when the person was already somebody who was a blessing to you and you are looking down on them. You are misusing and abusing the beauty that God has given you. Use your beauty to give life. Use your beauty to speak life. Use your beauty to enable, to raise men, to inspire men. Speak life to men. Your beauty is a very powerful tool. Don't misuse it and don't abuse it. When you are using your beauty to only be collecting money from men, you are misusing it to manipulate them to do the things you want. You are misusing that beauty. When you use your beauty to look down on people, tell people that they are nothing, insult them, tell them they will not become anything, you are abusing the beauty. You are abusing it. Then by the time it goes to the level where you are promiscuous, moving from one place to another, sleeping with one man to another, you have completely abused your beauty, your physical beauty. You don't know what it was for. Your beauty was given to you to lead men to Christ, point men to Christ, raise men who believe in themselves. The world is very harsh on men, and as a beautiful young lady or as a beautiful woman, you can speak life to a lot of men. You can. And yes, for those of you desiring a husband, that could be all that is required for you to change. This physical beauty that God has given you, use it to inspire people. Use it to give life to people. Use it to add value to people. Never tell a man he's poor. Never tell a man that he's not going to be anything. Never tell a man that he's nothing. No, speak life to them. Your beauty and those words of affirmation from you will change the lives of a lot of men that you don't know. And you will discover these men will become your disciples. They will listen to you. They will become soldiers. You don't have to manipulate them. You don't have to try to, you understand, use them. No. You can be truthful, kind, sincere, and loving, and you will have men who will follow you for the rest of their life. If they are not with you, they will still remember you and honor you from wherever they are, because you spoke life to them. You didn't look at them as nothing. They don't forget. Men don't forget. Yes, sisters easily forget because you live. I'll do the video about the difference between the world of women and the world of men. The world of women is gift oriented, you know, is gift oriented. You have a lot of access to gifts. You have a lot of access because of you're a lady. Men don't have that. So by the time a beautiful lady who is wealthy also, but even if she's not wealthy, she's just beautiful, is telling another guy that, see, I believe in you. You're going to be great. Do you know what that thing has done to that guy? Oh, guy. But many ladies misuse their beauty. They misuse it and abuse it. They use it to look down on others. They use it to demean others. They merely use it to make others look small. That's not what God gave you that beauty for. Don't abuse it. So I hope this blessed you. Don't worry, I'll do a video about the world of men and the world of women. Why it's different, and what women you need to understand in men's world, and men what you need to understand in women's world, so that there's a lot of balance. There's a lot of female, there's a lot of gender war going on, and it's not necessary. It's just for each other to understand each other's world, and things will be much better. So I'll do that video another time. But I hope this blessed you. I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I love you genuinely. A life without Jesus is a useless life. You don't have a life without Jesus. So please accept Jesus into your life today. I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.